And this is the video review of Transformers Age of the Primes Voyager class Prime. And before we take a look at the figure, let's take a look at the packaging first. So here it is. As you can see, really nice artwork of the character. Prime right there, wielding a sword, which hopefully I can show. There it is, him wielding a sword. Or him in his vehicle mode, which to me that looks like an armored van. You know, Transformers, Age of the Primes, you know, 13 Prime with his faction logo right there. Astro. You know, it shows all of the primes that we have as of right now to all R1, Transformers Age of the Primes. He is a Voyager class. See here in the back we have the figure here, the product shots of him. It's a robot in its vehicle mode, you know, 20 steps. That's showing his main accessory right there, which is a little spoiler. His weapon right there, and then, you know, 13 Prime. Shows a nice, beautiful artwork of the full image with him holding a sword. And Transformers Age of the Primes, you know, Prime. Obviously, 20 steps, so yeah. There is the packaging. So, moving right along, here we have Prime. The first Prime to ever exist and to be created by Primus. And as you can see, this guy is actually a pretty great figure. I actually do love this guy. Now let's get a closer look at the vehicle mode. As you can see, he has a lot of detail, but he has one thing that a lot of people had a big complaint about, which we will talk about later. As you can see, really nice blue paint here on the front of the headlights, which I believe these are headlights. I'm not sure. So nice clear blue plastic here. I do love the clear blue, translucent blue plastic windows here that they did here. I really do like that. Some nice blue paint on these tiny little roof lights. I think that's what they're called. Some nice molded wheels with some nice silver here on the rims. I actually do like that. Not much here. I mean, these are going to be his legs here on top, because you can tell from the blue here painted. Overall, there's not much. I mean, here's the top, and then here's the bottom here. As you can see, he does have visible head syndrome right there. He can roll, sort of. I mean, on my figure, it can't, because I think I might have mistransformed it. It's sitting crooked, so yeah, I mean, all 6 wheels do roll, so yeah, it can't roll on a hard wooden table, so smooth surface then. Yeah, overall, there's the vehicle mode. Now for accessories, he only comes with 2, and his main one being the Star Saber, which I know not much about this weapon. I did read about a little bit about it. I can't remember that much about the information, so I'm sorry about it. Sorry about that. So yeah, overall, I really do love this weapon. Nice translucent blue plastic right here, which they did for the blade. Some nice silver here on the bottom. And some nice silver here that they did on the Matrix of Leadership with the blue translucent plastic. And in the middle there on the blade, or on the hilt here, I don't know if anyone can see that, but it does have his faction logo right there, which I'm amazed that they actually painted that on. Wow. It's painted in this dark gray paint, which, yeah, I don't know if anyone can see that. Let me try pointing it up. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, it's so dark. So yeah, overall, really nice weapon. I really do love this. Now it can't separate, and this is meant to store, which I will show where this stores. To store it, there is a hole right there where the wheels are, and then there's this little teeny peg right there that can store where this is at. So it just pegs in there, which is actually a pretty tight connection. And there it is. You got it stored. And then for this blade, it stores in here, which there is another peg in there. I know no one can't see that, but there is a peg in there, which the blade goes, and there you go. You got a blade stored in the back of the van. This to me just looks like a more. This to me just looks like a ridiculous storage. Another way you can store it is there is a peg right here that there's a hole right there on the side. You just take the blade, connect it, Star Saber, and I'm going to do here on the right. And you just connect it right there, and you can have a sword being on the side of a Cybertronian van. And the last way to store this thing, which I think is by far the most ridiculous way, is there's a hole right here. Take it. And now you just have a long blade just sticking out, which that to me just looks very ridiculous. I think that's just really dumb, in my opinion. Overall, yeah, he has a really nice vehicle mode, and I really do like this weird Cybertronian van. Now, transformation on this guy can be complex, but he is simple. So to transform him, we're going to start off with the legs. Now, take the legs and pull them back. Fold out the legs. And his legs are tabbed in, so I would slide them instead of pulling them apart, because I would fear that they would break if you pull them apart. So just slide them. And in here are his feet, so fold out his feet. They are tabbed in, so be aware of that. Take the wheels and then push them in. And they are in hinges, so you gotta pull them in and not hurt yourself. And try to remember how to do this. And push them in. And there you go. You got one leg done. And do the same on the other side. There you got your legs done. There you go. Legs are already done. So let's stand the camera up, because this guy is going to get a little tall. And so what to do here first? Yeah, fold this up. Take the arms, and then they are tabbed in here on the side, so pull them out. And he's always like to pull in. So take the arms, pull that out, rotate this around, and before we do that, fold up his head, which is in there. Take the wheels, fold them in, and then rotate this body around. Take his arms, and they do tab in, because they do have tabs right here, and they do tab in inside little slots right here. I don't know if anyone can see that, but they do slot in right there where the arms are going to go. So you just line them up. Get the other arm too without messing it up. And and tab those in. Take this, and then this I'm not sure what to do with, so just leave that there. And yes, he does have an enormous backpack, but it is what it is. These arms, rotate these around, fold out his arm, fold out his hand, I mean, tab that in, then you got arm done. Do the same thing on the other side, rotate this around, fold out his hand, rotate this, and fold this out. And once you get everything done, here you have Prima Prime in his robot mode. And I think his robot mode here looks great. I actually really do love it. So let's get a closer look at his face. So you can see I really do like the head sculpt. Really do. Some nice blue painted eyes there. So you can see with some nice silver there all over his head. It's nice blue here. Blue highlights here on his chest. Some nice blue here on the side of his shoulders. I guess some nice blue detail right there on his crotch. I guess some nice detail all over him. As you can see, with some nice blue here that we saw earlier in this vehicle mode. There on his knees and legs. Overall, yeah. Now I know that the one complaint that a lot of people have on this figure is that yes, he is lacking paint. I know that. Now this guy is lacking some paint, and yeah, I really wish he did have some more paint, but it is what it is. So yeah, as you can see, really nice though overall. I mean, and yeah, another complaint also too is he has a backpack. So it is what it is. Overall, he really is a great figure. So articulation wise, he does have swivel here in the head. He can look up, but can't not look down. Does have a 360 on his arm. Can go in and out. These can go out all the time, which it can be annoying. Does have a bend at the elbow. Does have a bicep swivel. His he does have a wrist swivel. Sorry if I sound a little nervous, but that's how I am. Yeah, he does, I believe, if I can try to do it here. Oh, he does have this, which I don't know why. If anyone can tell me what this is supposed to be for. Yeah, I mean, he does have like this ab crunch. His legs can kick forward, can't kick back. He does have a bend at the knee. He does not have a does not have a swivel in the leg. His feet cannot pivot forward or back, but he does have a ankle tilt. Yeah, overall, he does have some decent articulation on this. Oh yeah, and his skirts can move up and down. I leave them down because why would you need them? Why would you want to move them? Yeah, let's have these down. Now, for his Star Saber here, you can't have him hold it, which it looks really good in his hand. And for the Matrix, you can't actually have this in his chest, which, so you got the Matrix real quick, which I don't like taking it off all the time. So we can take the Matrix. No, he cannot hold it, sadly, because his hands cannot open, but can't have this in his chest. So, and opening his chest actually is not, so one thing I don't like doing. So you can't open it up. Take the Matrix, have it in there. And I'm putting it upside down, aren't I? So take the Matrix, put it in there. If I can, because I don't think I will... Why is it not going in there? Get in there. Oh, because I have it backwards. My bad. Stupid me. But I'm not going to fully put it in there, but it can go in there in his chest and you can close it up like so. But me, I'm not going to have it in there. Instead, I'm going to have it in the hilt of the sword. So we're going to take it, put it on there, and try to remember that not to have it backwards. There we go. And there we go. There's the Star Saber in his hand. And obviously, we can have it stored in his... you can't have this for some reason in his arm, which I don't see why you want to do that. I guess you can have him have an arm blade, which that actually kind of looks cool, actually. I'm not going to lie. And then you can have this stored in this backpack or on his, well, yeah, here, this back. You just store it right there. And that actually, I don't mind that. It actually looks pretty decent storage for his sword, you know, so he could just grab it here and just pretend to grab the sword here in the back. So yeah. Overall, decent articulation and pretty decent storage here. But yeah, I really do like this too, this the Star Saber. So overall, I actually love this figure. I really think that this is a really great figure. Now, yeah, obviously this guy is lacking some paint, but I know that Toy Hacks did make a sticker sheet for this guy, and I will plan on getting it pretty soon. So obviously I will be doing the sticker upgrade kit on this guy. He does have really good articulation. I really do like that, and I really love his accessory being the Star Saber. His transformation is a little complex, like I said before, but it can be done. And obviously, there's not much to say about him, pretty much. So yeah, overall, I really do love this figure. Now, I will be picking up the other primes, and my next review, obviously, will be Solus Prime, which I will be reviewing that pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this review, and I will be reviewing some other figures next time. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.